but we are coming back with force. You understand me? We must continue preaching this gospel. This gospel must be preached. Oh yeah, ozioma Chineke. Ọ bụrụ ihe a ndị a bụrụ Koran or Bible a na-ezuzigharị a na-ezi ozioma. Ihe a ozioma Chineke. That bitter pill that is bitter. You think that you can, that is the thing that heals. That is why when I'll be watching some of our people on the pill on social media, I become happy. The pill is bitter. You understand me? But it is that thing that heals. We are sick and tired of hearing good, flattery words. Black is beautiful. The flattery words, and we go nowhere with all these things. We continue being the lowest of the low in every part of the world. Don't you think? Can't you think and reason by yourself what is happening? Let me tell you, in this struggle, our enemies are desperate. As I said, they continue attacking our radio, our IPOB community radio. Have your backup. Go and download tuning, so that whenever there is problem on IPOB community radio, you go to tuning direct. We need to be agile as freedom fighters. Don't stop there depending on Mazi. IPOB community radio is down. And now, wow, what did I go do now? You continue complaining. No. You have to, it's just like in the battlefield. That is why a soldier is armed with AK-49, AK-47. He will carry another pistol in case of incasity. He has a grenade in case if that the case. If he fire his in danger position, he fire his rifle and the bullet finish, he can throw it and bring out his pistol. You don't start waiting, even with the bayonet. Everything becomes arms. So let us stop complaining. Look for solution. That is why we are human beings, for goodness sake. Download TuneIn Radio. There you will search and get Radio Biafra. Is there. So that whenever the IPOB community radio is temporarily down, because sometimes it's temporarily down for a few minutes or even few hours. Now you switch on to the other one. I move, go on. Be agile. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taught us. Not being one place and complaining. Now, wow, Mazi Jonathan, our radio now, our IPOB community radio. And I'm not going to fix them now. Waiting to happen now. Now, wow. We are not trained to complain always. No. We are trained to do something. We are trained to look for solutions, to solve things. That is who we are. That is why we are Biafrans. And that is why, the UK, Britain is afraid of us. Because as they say they don't want another Japan to come. That the Japan they have today is dealing with them, competing with them. They want a continent of Africa whereby the whole things we are using is imported. Is it not? I put it on my wall. Go to on my wall, Facebook wall. Jonas Raphael. Go there. You see. I wrote it. I say, just come out. I summarize it. But what I mean, come from inside, as you are inside your room in Nigeria. Say, just watch the whole things you are using. Everything inside your room. Just watch. Calculate. Now tell me, anyone that is, how many of them are made in Nigeria? Come to your car. Come outside. See the whole cars. See the whole vehicles. See things, gadgets. CCTV, cameras, everything. Phones. How many of them are made in Nigeria? Now you start understanding that we are slaves in this world. That is why they don't want us to develop. That is why they don't want Biafra to come. So that we start producing. Because production is what makes people great, what makes nations great, not importation. Importation kills you. All those cars you are seeing in the streets of Abao, Lagos, everywhere, imported from Japan, South Korea, from even India, from Europe, from America. These are we are just slaves to them. Without production, we are slaves to them. For your information, and they want us to continue remaining like that, consuming, so that you'll be looking for paper, money. Do you know? Do you know that the price of making $100 by the America, the price, the cost of $100 is not up to 12 cents. I think it's 9 cents. The cost, $100 bill, the cost is less than 12 cents. You understand? Less than 12 cents. Now they print dollar, print it, so that print to paper give you start looking for paper, and they are taking the substances. They are taking everything you have, giving you paper. If American wants more, they print more dollar, give to you now. Not the paper you want. It's paper now. That's why ask Nigeria. Does Nigeria have any gold this thing? Warehouse? No, the answer is no. Which African country has any gold, gold reserve? The answer is no. None. Unless not Africa. Oh, Libya before. But now, no. You understand? Because America has given them imposed on them democracy. Europe and America, they give Libya democracy, and they are enjoying the democracy in Libya. Aren't they? The same democracy they want to restore in Niger Republic. Do you see how devilish these people are? That is why we need to fight for our freedom. Now they print money, euro, dollar. Oh, it's just printing, Oh, take paper, print it. The only thing, put security, all is printing. They print it and use it to come up go to Zamfara. They are landing there day and night. International flight, private flights. Coming to take both Zamfara gold. They are giving you paper. Boxes of paper. They are paper. Mother is dollars. And you are happy. Orango, you and Orangutan, which one is more civilized? I think it's Orangutan. I'm telling you. Because at least orangutan is still in his state. Know that he is the orangutan, but you don't know. England has the highest, or one of the highest gold reserves. Do they mine gold? Do they have gold mine in England? No, they don't have. Oh, but they print pound sterling, they use it, come and buy everything. Now you are pursuing shadow. They are taking the substances, everything, crude oil, everything. They are giving you papers. Papers they can annul tomorrow, and all is rubbish. And this OG. That is why we should restore our brains not to be looking for money. Mundi Igbo a na-etugharị ọnụ na social media o jikwa onwe ego o ji bute ike. Sometimes on him depression. I'm telling you honestly. Because that is pure ignorance. I want us to be boasting that, oh, look at the Igbo man, he built a satellite that can travel to the space. Oh, he built this technological this and that. That is, we boast with it. Not Obuterike. This is, you make yourself very cheap as anything. And the world is laughing at everybody. As black people. How long shall we continue in this ignorance? In this disease called ignorance? And the West, they are preying on this our ignorance. Giving us a democracy. Tinubu, is he not a Democrat? It's my turn. Oh, Tinubu never campaigned anywhere. Anywhere he go, he didn't talk. How many times they invited him for a talk show in order to debate, to talk out what is going, his plan? He didn't honor the invitation. It was only one time he went to far away UK and start talking to the press in Chatham House. But in Nigeria, he maintained this is after Buhari. It is me. It's my turn. And his turn is right. So no person can hold him responsible for any promise, any campaign promise. He didn't make any campaign promise. He came to Enugu, he said, if you didn't vote for me, or if you vote for me, I will give you a loaf of bread, at least. to soak inside the gari, at least. That's it. No campaign promise. It's his turn. And Nigerians, it's his turn. America, the CIA, they put him there. Using you think that it's we that they use your people. He says it's his turn. So anything that you are seeing, it doesn't concern him. After all, look at Wike in as a federal capital territory minister. He said that people selling corn and others that are hawking, they are the ones responsible for insecurity in Nigeria, in Nigeria's capital. In Wike. It's Tinubu's turn. I don't blame him. Now his turn to chop. So he's there chopping. If you make a fuel to be 10,000 naira per liter, no problem. It is his turn. That is the way to treat zombies. So that so that you suffer and suffer and suffer. It is democracy, isn't it? It's American imposed democracy. It's American democracy. It's a European democracy. Is it not what you are enjoying? In their democracy, they want to impose people that want to remove themselves from the quagmire to better their lives. Now, America and Europe, they gather. They say no. Oh, you are fighting against democracy. You have to restore democracy in Niger. Sometimes I say, can't African politicians, don't they study history? Don't they study history? During the colonial period, the French, they gathered in Dakar, Senegal, and they used black people, gathered with black people, Senegalese and others, and used them to start fighting to colonize other African countries. Is it not the same thing that is happening today? Britain used Ghana. They gathered the people, they called them West African Frontier Force. And they recruited Africans, thousands of Africans. And they used them to conquer their own African brothers. Is it not what is playing out today? I don't know. Is it not the same thing that is playing out today? After I said, no, we have the civil. Where you advance to where? We're in a complete quagmire. Don't you see that? Where you be boasting when you have America as a zoologian that ventured or tried and you enter America. Now you have American passport, you start boasting. And don't you hate yourself for that? Where is your dignity? Oh, you have, I can have Canadian passport now. What happens to your own? Why do you take it as a pride? It should be a source of shame to you, to all of us, for goodness sake. Because if we are equal human beings, we should behave so. We should show it in this world. And thank God, some people are showing it. Mali, Burkina Faso, another Thomas Sankara is there, 34 years old boy. Now he's not a boy, he's a boy man. He's a man. Why am I calling him a boy? He's there. Talking sense into all these useless Neanderthals that have been there as African politicians for many years, donkey years. Stooges of the West. They don't care about their people. All they maintain is their own private interests. Any other person can die and go to hell. That is not their problem. As long as they are being maintained, they are being supported by Britain and by Europe and America. Do you see selfishness? That is why I say black people have not risen to a certain state of civilization, because civilization is in the head. The advancement is in the head, is in the brain. Not wearing good clothes or riding private jet. You are still a Neanderthal in the way you reason. That is why when I see I will be watching some analysis by some people that you can call people respected intellectual. I start wondering, I say, how these people are talking like this? How can you be saying people that are liberating themselves? You say no, they are going from one colonialism to another, to Russia colonialism. Can't you hear yourself? What are you talking? What are you talking? This is a way it should be done. Because you must align yourself to a powerful opposing country that will protect you, and you gain yourself. Now you build yourself. He will help you. You grab that advantage he will give to you, and you grab it. Because what is in this world is grab any advantage you could to your interest, to the interest of your people. You understand? No permanent friend, no permanent enemy, but permanent interest. That is the world of politics. Do you understand me? So, I think I will not take much time anyway. As I said, I just want to, let my voice be heard and also hear the voice of people. There is this lie. They also so foiled attack by IPOB ESN separatists on operating base in Imo. Killed one, says Nigeria in Imo. All these are lies. Let me tell you what our enemies are doing. They want to compromise this struggle with criminality. For your information, that is why Mazi Chinasa all the time he have been coming on a shouting against criminality to differentiate people. You don't understand what this thing is trying to cause IPOB, even internationally. You don't understand. We should demarcate between criminality, people using, because once this criminality, had it been this criminality is allowed, I'm telling you honestly, only on again when his own gang. Now I kidnap us, now when they returns. That is what they want. And the struggle is over. That is what they want to do. They wanted to do. They used it against Masob and they succeeded. Do you understand? They used it against Masob and they succeeded. They compromised the whole Masob commanders. And they told them, now, kidnap, fight for your own and make you again. Or no, get them inside jail. And all of them, they say, oh boy, nah, we have arms now, what thing we go do? They started kidnapping, entered into criminality. And they gathered some of them and went and met their Oga, who was in jail. Telling him, Oga, this thing you are fighting, and everything done gabaru. Now everybody now chose you now negotiate your own and with the government and find your way. And that is how Wazirika compromise. Sometimes I don't blame that man. I'm telling you honestly. I don't blame him. Although the main reason is that everybody is based locally. But today, the best thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather people, Biafrans from everywhere in the world, in the diaspora. How can you start bribing? Bribe, no? If you bribe one person in America, okay, do you know other thousands in some in Kazakhstan? Okay, you will go and bribe them in Kazakhstan, in the leadership. Some are in Lithuania. There are some in, what do you call it, Tanganyika. You will travel to Tanganyika in Tanzania. Start rowing. Go to the island. Okay, you are going to go to, what of Japanese, all those islands, what are their names? You go to interior island to bribe IPOB of... That is where, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no kpata. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no kpata. Even if, let me tell you, this struggle is above one man. Even if, for example, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if he come out, start talking another thing, somebody behind him should cut off his leg and we move. Because this struggle now is above anybody. One individual is above anybody. Anyone. Do you see it? Mazi Nnamdi, he knew what he did. He set the structure, set the backbone to be kitty bomb. So that I can't do nothing. That was what Masob lacked. Everybody, this one is in Lagos, the same zoo over there. They got, once they know them, zoo now, they know how to bribe, scatter money. Once Igbo politicians gather you, they know you, they call you. Hey, I don't get the modern day politicians Igbo. Before you know, you cannot come out again. You continue move a second now. You have no more credibility, or you better continue, or you die. And they go and the Paul was Rican. Paul was Rican now. His lieutenants outside all are compromised. Some enter into kidnapping. Others are giving now giving politicians protection for money. So what will the poor man do? He said, okay, oh boy, Obasanjo, that thing you they talk about, how much you say you go give me, safe? Make I dey do Biafra in our way, in Nigeria style. Biafra in Nigeria. It turned into Biafra in Nigeria. Obasanjo laugh, him that man. People don't understand that Obasanjo is more evil than Gowon. Obasanjo. The time you people understand. Chineke. That man is more wicked and evil against Biafrans, against Igbos than Gowon. I'm telling you honestly. Gowon laugh, say, I not tell you. Anyway, I no blame you. I no go do you any harm. Now, I go give you free hand. They do your Biafra the way we dictate it for you. You know? But have your lieutenants. Be with them. We'll be anytime we need you, we need you. We call you. During election, we call you. You make money. There are many cakes to share in Nigeria. Now, Biafra don't die since 53 years ago. Live here. How Gwachanyo was Rican or go on. I mean, Obasanjo Gwachanya. That is how Eliwezie Yaka Egeli will not go to today. I look at 1 year, Kukwena Potakuoku Biafra. That is, you don't know that Akajia, that is the way he's being relegated. But the difference with IPOB is this. You cannot keep us like that on chain, in teters. It's impossible. Who? The whole world? IPOB is in everywhere, every country, almost every country in this world. So who are you going to buy and bribe? Who? Devil Mahid, he tried to say he will destroy IPOB, starting from those in Ebonyi. He said he used money, look for some principal officers, coordinators in Ebonyi and bought them, thinking that others will pop up. If you do like this, others will pop up. All those ones will be relegated. Others, because we come in layers, we are layers upon layers. Those are abroad, never even. So that is who we are. So this struggle is above one individual. You understand? They wanted to use criminality, thinking that we will fail. That, can you name me? Now everywhere they quiet in Biafra land. Let something be happening now. So let something be happening. Anything could be happening. Anyhow. And you say you are in a struggle. We are not a people that do anyhow. No. IPOB calculates. We have focus. It's just like if you are doing anyhow, just like in a field, no goalpost. You have 11 players, or everybody, or you'll be running anywhere you want. Is it? How can it be? When you watch football, you understand? You see a team. You will see sometimes they pass back. One player will pass back, and from there he will go the other side. It's not going to say, okay, let me go score goal. No, but they are organizing themselves. Sometimes you see, even from there, from center, they will give back to the goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper, it's organization. When they want to come out and they see that things are blocked, everything, they will say, no, let us come back. Like Barcelona. They will come back. In order to reorganize, let us reorganize. They will come back, start to give him ball, give this person, in order to confuse the enemies. When your enemy is not watchful, Messi move like lightning. That is how IPOB is working. Sometimes when we see that they are infiltrating, they are, mixed multitude want to fool everywhere. You say, nah, come back, stop, don't do it, stop doing anything. Let everywhere be quiet, please. Don't do anything again. You will see Mazi and want to come out, start shouting. We don't want everybody stop, stop. We are not, just stop. Now, but nothing is happening. Nah, let nothing happen. Stop. It is time for reorganization. I'm inside and now watch it. And onye defense, defender nye goalkeeper, goalkeeper jidekwe nye ashigel defender nye ashikwa goalkeeper. And now watch kwa we continue watching our enemies. Do you see it? We start watching our enemies, our detractors, their leg. All those infiltrators will be you see them removing themselves, separating themselves, chaff separating. Because that thing they cannot endure it. But the real hardcore IPOB, we know what we are doing. Don't go anywhere. Just cool down. Don't do anything again. Don't just leave it like this. Let us see. And now watch. And now watch it. Okwegu. Again, the infiltrators. Those agents provocateurs. Now what is happening now? I say, if you cannot follow us, follow our move, please leave. And you will see them. We'll be watching them. Hana Apple one after the other. Breeze ne pupuishi ha. When we saw that there is a road clear too, I move forward. I move forward. That time, I no organize. I move forward. I move forward. I that infiltrators are fooling everywhere, confusing. Hold on, stop. That is what IPOB has been doing. They wanted to use criminality to destroy IPOB. But IPOB, you understand, is 7 steps ahead of them. That is what I want you to understand. Therefore, I think I will go into opening the lines, but before I do that, I will go into a few minutes break. Because as I said today, I will not talk much. But do not forget that tomorrow, I will also be hosting the European Continental Representative, Mazi, with some European coordinators, as usual. And sometime also, as usual, I will host African coordinators with the continental reps until Emechan here. Now I continue. That is how it is. Therefore, I will go into a few minutes break. And when I come back, I will open the lines just for few calls, please. Do not go away. I will be right back.
Kaije, kunitenu kaije, kaije, kunitenu kaije, kaije, kunitenu kaije, hey ya, kaije, hey ya, kaije, hey ya, kaije, hey ya, kaije, umu Biafra kunitenu, kunitenu kaije, umu Biafra kunitenu, Mediazala, umu Biafra kunitenu, Biafra kunitenu, Nja useme wanalu, kunitenu, Oli amaraba wanisi, kunitenu, umu Biafra kunitenu, Biafra kunitenu, Ejawala me kwampo, kunitenu, and if I jump any zoo soldier, in go here kunitenu. I get a juke bucket, yo. Oh, nah. You get it, I get rocket, yo. Oh, nah. Ghana. Adiga samba bura rogo, Umu Biafra Kaikwadono. We be the true blood of Israel, they be the bloody Philistines. So we go take them one by one, and then go run. We always singing a zoo, and you go and marry, yeah. No negotiation, you. Everybody let's stand attention, you. No violence, no resolution, you. To hell with amalgamation, you. Fighting for our right, brother, it's not a crime, Biafra is our right, Make gonna give us a Biafra. We are Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We a nation, no contemplation. Pull the trigger, shoot down the weapon. Shake that, give me the fingers, machine gun. No more Nigeria.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Jonathan Chinedi from Alu province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 22nd day of the 8th month, being August 2023. We must continue. Please, our lines are now open. I want people to call, just brief calls, just to hear your voice. As you are hearing my voice, I miss your voices, honestly speaking. So just few calls so that we call it a quit, because as I said, we are coming out more fiercer than before. Therefore, our direct line as usual is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. Let me repeat it. +61, that is our WhatsApp and Signal line. +61 402 142 405. Sorry, let me start again. +61 405 142 547. Please, you can call us now and give us your view on anything concerning the current affairs, please. But just brief. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller, there were Mazi. There were. Calling on WhatsApp. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, please. Go on.
There were Mazi. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon, I know.
There were Mazi.
Mazi, what I call this evening is about what he said. Some people that think that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu build can be destroyed, because the time a leader say it will take you from donkey years to come into IPOB, it will take you 100 and something years to destroy IPOB, because the man traveled 4 corners of the world to assemble his tools that make him to get the best mechanism in the world, because there's a lot of parts to build a mechanism. I think that was around 2015, after when he was arrested. Just what happened in Nigeria, I was when I used to listen to them, when they were trying to confuse us, what we are doing is not go to march on Nigeria, to do this, to do that. But that time they never knew that our mind are so strong, more than they can ever think, before they even start even knowing what IPOB is, trying to bribe who they can bribe. I said that IPOB is not something that you can bribe or you can destroy, because there are even IPOB members under the I don't know how to describe it, because that time they thought we are joking, but they are seeing it today. Mazi, IPOB, what Nnamdi Kanu built is what will destroy the zoo. They can never destroy it. They can never destroy IPOB. Anybody who try, shame is yours and death is your end. Let me put it this way. But we must continue. We are not backing down. Anyone who is for sale should go and should be bought. We are not for sale. They know they can call us name. They can do anything. They can destroy our thing to make us back down. Waiting they give these boys. Waiting they make these boys do shakara because I am a Biafran. That's only what I tell them. Because before they think my father is a billionaire or what, making us not to back down. That's why they start destroying most of our things to suffer for our own to get, to make us to change our mind. We are not changing our mind. We are not backing down. It's Biafra for life. Anywhere where our leader is, anywhere he is, Chukwu will bless him. Okike will be with him. He will be out. Those who have nothing to judge him, they have nothing to convict him. What I'm praying for every day, what I ask Okike, keep him alive or come out, because I know there's second missionary journey, and that is what he is. And that second missionary journey must surely come out. Must surely accomplish. He must actually accomplish this job of restoration of Biafra, because the mantle of the leadership was given to him, and he will complete it. Almost here, Biafra. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Almost here, Biafra. There were Mazi, Simon Ayanugo. You know, the zoo, they are under illusion all the time because they believe that they can use money to buy everything. Do you remember when they bought is it Setlink that was carrying Radio Biafra on satellite? Nigeria government, 2015, when Buhari entered power, they bought a company that is not worth a fraction of what they spent. They bought the company. Not even trying to tell them, say, remove Radio Biafra. They know that one will waste time. They'll just go say, name your price. Maybe a company of value that $3 million, for example. Nigeria went and bought it $22 million. If it's you, what will you? You say, oh boy, I beg, take everything, even the building, take everything. Nigeria bought the company. And immediately they came out, the Nigerian broadcasting company or corporation came out and said they have destroyed Radio Biafra. They laugh, quack, quack, quack. And look at Nigeria with their solution. Only 4 days. 4 days. Call on direct line, please. Maz India and Akbari Mwanda. Thank you for calling. Welcome to the program. Maz in Ndewo. Go on, please.
Yes, good evening, Nnamdi Kanu. Good evening. Ndị niile na-eme ka ihe a dịrị n'ụdị. Ekele m the director of state. Ekele m gị. Powerful n'onwe ya ka ewe ma powerful. Ekele m gị ekele ọlụ eke. Ekele m gị maazị Chinaso. Ndị agụdo ole hapụ ole. Media anyị ka a na-ekwu okwu ya. I greet you all. Sir, I want to ask a simple question. You know, now that you have made this simpler illustration regarding to, you know, returning back to organize ourselves in your last paragraph of your submission, I just want to ask a simple question. Now that the director of state has made it known with the help of the platform, with the help of media, to fight this man in Finland, and the whole world have heard it from even Zoo FM have confirmed it from Mazi, our lawyer, that this is not what they think, and it is not supposed to be called the country. And we have been exonerated. is it good we keep on walking away? Because I know that those people will go back again to re-strategize. Is there any need for us to? Because we have made the very best of us, on the fact that we are not the body committing all this crime in our communities here. Now, the question is this: if peradventure this idiot rise up the second time, is there any need to be giving them attention, or to leave it for them and whoever that want to follow them until whatever they see they take? Do you understand? Or are we going to be taking our time again to follow them up, talking and talking? I don't, because after all this stress you guys are doing out there, we begin to tackle somebody who so I just say, let me ask this question, because I don't want us to be giving attention again to those people, because we have been exonerated from the spirit realm. So this is the question I want to ask you. Thank you so much.
Mazi. Let me give my little answer, please. Mazi, your questions sometimes I used to love it. So we should understand that we are in a continuous battle. You understand me? Is continuous until we reach our goal. Until we restore our land, we continue fighting. You could understand that during a war, let's say for the Biafra war, sometimes even the enemies, they will burst out. For example, if they burst out through Iguacha axis, maybe they take some land, kill some of our soldiers, destroy some of our people, and take. Also, the Biafran soldiers will re-strategize, reorganize themselves, and fight back and retake that land, and maybe add more. Now, after the enemies they will be at alert. Enemies will also re-strategize. That is continuous battle. Onye ndị iro gbara gburugburu ọ na-eche ndụ ya nche, ọ na-eji anya abụọ ya ara ehi ụra. That is the thing, with the slogan. So any battle that comes out, we fight, and we don't say no. We have finished this one. Please let us rest. That time you think you are resting, it might be your last point in this world, because your enemies will kill you. So in IPOB, if we finish fighting, for it's a battle. Wars are not won only once. Or winning, when you win one battle, you say, no, I won the war. No. You can, in wars, you lose some battles, you win some, you lose some, you win some. Until overall, the consistency, your strategy and consistency makes you win the overall war. Where war ends is either, winning or losing. These two things. Nothing more. Oh, you people lose, or we people win. Finish. Nothing more. So we cannot fight one battle and keep quiet. Okay, Mazi Isayoba, let me try to bring you. I don't know. It's you calling. So we cannot keep quiet and say, we fought this and this battle. And we kept quiet. Say, do you understand? We continue fighting. If they come back tomorrow, we continue. Now so it be. You understand me? So it is not something of one day, or one battle, and we become tired. It is a continuous battle until victory is assured. A continuous battle. War. We continue going. Sometimes we have casualties. Sometimes we also inflict casualties on our enemies. It's like that. Up and down. Until victory is assured, and that victory is the restoration of Biafra. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, you have been there. Caller from France, can you hear me?
Mazi Jonathan, good evening from here.
There were Mazi.
Thank you very much, Mazi Jonathan, for picking my call. My name is Mazi Emmanuel. I'm calling from Paris. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I remain the Paris Zonal Coordinator. I call this evening to greet our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. And I want to say, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, he who lives in heaven, he who selected him for this very fight, he who chose him among all of us to lead us in this very critical moment and this very dangerous fight. We continue to guide him and protect him wherever he is. Yes, he's still in the enemy's dungeon, and the enemies are showing us really that really we have been right for fighting this battle. I have been asking myself, Mazi, up till now, our people, especially Biafrans, there is something you just said now concerning our people, all of us in diaspora who are majority who are proud of, getting passports, rejoicing, drinking, celebrating, lelassing. Our people are so quick, they are so good in settling for less. And if you go all over the world, especially in Europe here, in America, in Canada, in everywhere, our people are there with citizenship, with all over privileges that those countries have given to us. But look at, as we are fighting this battle, this struggle of restoration, liberation, ask us, how many of our people that is, humble to follow this very struggle without insubordination, without trying to, put confusion. Mazi, sometimes I said that, you see this education that we have acquired from these white people, this thing has contributed in destroying us. We have been talking of religion, but let me tell you another thing. This education, this British education has contributed immensely, because, Mazi, it is as of watch all of our people, all Biafrans, who are all these so-called intellectuals, professors, doctors, all name them. Tell me, what are the benefits what are they contributing in Biafra land, or in this very struggle? We are not saying, to the exception of few of them, let's say out of 100, maybe you can find 10% or 5%. Where are others? But if you go to the north, these people that we are calling illiterate, we are calling who said Boko Haram, that is a Western education is forbidding all sorts of things. But those are the people that the so-called white people are happy to be working with. They gave them everything. Look at our gas pipeline that these people are constructing. Without this Niger crisis now, do you know that majority of our people do not know that this project of pipeline that they are laying down, that they are pumping
Mazi, many of our people, even if they know, we applaud it. we clap for it, as it's development. The way you remember, there was one time a spokesperson, one of the government spokesperson, one Biafran, whether it is a Metis, you understand? If I think it's from Bayelsa, that man. I played his voice here. He said that laying of gas pipe will bring industrial development or advancement in Nigeria, in the north of Nigeria.
Could you imagine?
I played it here. I've been looking for that clip. I don't know whether people here know the clip I'm talking about. One man, so very yellow. I know he's a mulatto. I know that, but he's a spokesperson of the former government. I think he's still in this government. He was praising the laying of gas pipeline from Biafra land down to Niger, down to North Africa, to Europe. The way they are praising, Mazi, this miseducation, people don't understand what words can do. Information is power. When they give you wrong information, they make you become a zombie. Mazi, like what you said, like what I said before, let me put it like that.
Yes.
About maybe you have French passport. Oh, but you are proud. This is one thing. This is what they go do fasting and prayer, do everything for you to have. And it is being promoted. It is God answering your prayer. It is this and that. But here on Radio Biafra, we start giving you the bad side of it. That is the bitter pill.
Yes.
I say that you hear it from here, but it heals. But people that doesn't understand, when they hear this, they will say, "Nah, American passport can say shame on me." Nah, you cannot. You have to disturb your brain in order to understand the alacrity, the immediacy of what we are saying here. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Because that is what heals. So that is it. If not for critical thinking, we'll be applauding for the laying of pipe. That is even Europe. There's a BBC. We say even after all, they are even helping us by taking our gas through pipe.
Right.
I will be thanking them. We have to worship them that they are doing us good. Mazi, ignorance onzuzu. I don't know. Mazi, go on, please. Go on and conclude. Go on.
Mazi, these people have dealt with us. And upon that, you ask yourself, all these governors, all these so-called, these self-appointed governors who has been, causing nuisance in our land, them too, they don't care. So you find out that we are like orphans, we are, on our own. Them too, they are on their own. But just like we are just there, calling, chasing shadows without knowing that Nigeria is existing today. Do you know that Britain used BBC contributed in spreading this so-called Nigeria to our people, selling Nigeria to Ndibo and the Biafrans. All these mega CNN, BBC, these are the media that they used to sold this Nigeria, so-called Nigeria, to our people, that made our people today, after 50-something years of Biafran war, that is still recent. All of a sudden, now that we are talking about Biafra again, to restore that land again, majority of our people have forgotten already. Do you see? You will ask yourself, why should that happen? You'll be asking yourself, is there something that our people are eating that is, turning their brain, that makes them to not even reason anymore? Because I can't understand. I can't understand. You find out that the people who fought Biafran war are the ones fighting against us today. You be asking yourself, you people fought and lose. Then now your children are up, fighting again. Why can't you people give all your support? Mazi, let me leave it here. My brain sometimes it bosses my I can't put it together. But let me leave it for now, Mazi. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were Mazi Emmanuel. There were from Izuogo. There were. Like what you're saying, let me tell you, when you are breeded on wrong information, fake information, you act like that. I could remember before any news I didn't hear from CNN. I said, Nana, until I hear it in CNN. I said, this is authentic. You can argue with it. Now CNN say, now BBC say, now look at what BBC say. So now truth. But today, I don't know how many years I don't watch all these. I call them garbages. I don't know. Or it's only maybe if I want to flip on, even through internet. I don't even turn on television on it. Just through internet, I check anything I want to check. Now, anything I hear on BBC, CNN, I automatically, my brain say fake news. Fake news. I don't take it unless it's an event. Maybe they are reporting on shooting in Miami or this type of stories. I know that it's happening. But any other thing the other is, for me, is complete fake news, false information, adulterated information. So when you feed the people a child right from babyhood, he suck fake information from breast. After he swallowed it in a akpo, from there he drink it in tea all day long in his life. For the information you are feeding him is what he grows with. He takes it from father mother. That is why this issue of religion, people don't see it is very hard to change people's mentality, because it is what they bred our mother, father, and from them they bred us with it also. They fed us with it. So it's not something easy. You cannot something that look at fear for anything they say now is fetish. Now fear. They spread the fear. This is information they have been giving us right from day one. We were born. It only takes extraordinary force which you exerted in your brain for you to liberate yourself and try to decipher things. I'm telling you honestly, otherwise it's not easy. It's not easy. So before, as I said, before anything CNN says is gospel to me. I argue with it. CNN no say like that. Now I quote CNN, but today I can authoritatively tell you that whatever I grab from BBC or CNN, I take it as adulterated. Let me call it adulterated information. What they always, they use it in order to do what? To manipulate people's brain. Nothing more. That is the way I take it. So I don't count it in any context at all. Like people that boy Onisha. I have one of my cousins that boy Onisha. He said the first thing the Oga let them know. He said any person you see that comes to this shop, just open your brain. Take that person as a criminal. It doesn't matter who he is, so that you'll be at alert. Now, once you take that person as a criminal, you can be able to open your eyes to see. He will not cheat you. He will not dupe you. He cannot. But when you trust, say nothing like trust. Onye ọbụla ịhụrụ bata na this shop, ọ chọrọ ịgo ihe, ọ chọrọ ịje ajụjụ, wee ya asụ onye oshi, ọ bịara igbu gị, ọ bịara idupu gị. Now you'll be at alert. That is the thing. So we have done like that. The people that we were seeing before us, they are giving right information. Now we know that it is adulterated information, adulterated news to manipulate people's opinion, to manipulate people's brain for their own interests. That is it. So let me, Mazi Isaiah, please. I will come to you. Let me take this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, please be fast so that I will take other two callers that are waiting because I will have to close. I have another meeting that is going on. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Please go on. Please make it fast. Please use 2 minutes. Use 2 minutes, please, Mazi. There.
Okay. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan. Good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon. Good night. Whatever time zone a day. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo now from Agbo. Agbo Desa Nioma. And Nioma Desa Biafra land. And Nioma people are Igbo people 100%. Mazi, I so much thank you for your wonderful program. Because every day we listen to this station, Radio Biafra London, IPOB Community Radio, we get sense. Each time we gather to hear Radio Biafra, we acquire more knowledge. In fact, that is why Radio Biafra is the best radio station in the world. That our anchors dissect the news and everything when it concerns the news of the zoo or the world is very good. Now, why is it only in the black people's life, in Africans, and Biafra particularly? When United Nations say that we have the right to agitate for our freedom, it is a law right in the United Nations that the indigenous people have the right for their freedom. Why is it different when it comes to black man? Why is it different when it comes to Biafra? Why United Nations? Now, and we Biafrans, we want our freedom. Can you imagine? If not what did they go on for Niger, we will not know that America spent $13 billion to lay pipe to share from Ohaji Bema all the way to Morocco, from Morocco to Spain. If it's not because of this Niger issue, we will never know that the country called Niger, that the Oyibo people say is the poorest country in the world, is the one feeding them with uranium. Today, we are beginning to know that these people, when it comes to our resources, we have no freedom. We cannot fight for our freedom. And that is why we all must stand up to this challenge. We all must stand to support IPOB. We all must stand to support Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, and DOS to fight for our rights, to fight for our freedom. Or else, we will be in slavery, just like the way we are. Imagine gas from the Egbema. They are laying pipes all the way to Europe. Why we are the community, the town, the village, the country, the land, that we are taking this gas and oil. There is no light. There is no seaport. There is no road. No food. The people in the community, they are dying of hunger and disease. No job. But you are laying pipes. This is the reason why they don't want to release our leader. This is the reason our leader was kidnapped. Because they know that Biafrans, when we get our freedom, we will control our resources. When it comes to Africa, the European Union and America, they get more power. Look at what is going on between Russia and Ukraine. Why they don't go and bomb Russia? But come on, Libya, they want to kill Gaddafi because it's Africa. Only for them to be drilling our oil, oppress us, steal our resources. They want to keep us in perpetual slavery. Mental slavery, economical slavery, resource slavery. And we have some people in Niger Delta that are guiding pipeline all the way. They are taking the oil to Morocco, to Spain. You are doing oil guidelines. They have used your money to build railway to Niger. But today, Niger are standing up and said, never will you sell our uranium for the $3 and you bring $11 to the country. And the Kanu and get our freedom. Or else, I'm sorry for we. Mazi, thank you very much.
Yeah, well.
The Chukwuadem, I bless you. We all will live to see Biafra, and our leader must come out. We must get our freedom.
There will.
In the name of Chukwu Okike's name I pray. He said, thank you, Mazi.
There will. Udodrege. Thank you very much. Mazi Yoba, please welcome to the program. So that Mazi.
You're hearing me?
Okay, yes. Sorry, I turned down the volume. Go on, please. Mazi Yoba, welcome to the program.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi. It's been a long time. Been a long time, you know. So thank you for your commitment and the job you're doing for our people. It's not an easy one, Mazi. It's not an easy. To liberate our people is something that is, mind challenging, not only physical, but mind challenging. But I haven't said that before I go to what I want to contribute, because I don't want to take your time, because of, you've been here for some time. I greet our people all over the world. I greet our mothers, our fathers back home who are listening, our elders, honest elders, our champions who are listening. I greet also our IPOB members, both on ground, the honest ones, the ones who know what we are here for, and our media warriors who are doing a fantastic job all over the place. My special regards to them. And of course, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is leading this battle and this movement from the front. As he said, he will be on ground and he'll be doing it. And on our own case, we are saying we are not going to back down, and we are going to continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with him until this Biafra is restored. Of course, my regard to his wife and his children, Kanu. Our wife, she has faced the most difficult period and challenge of her time, and we are here to encourage her to remain very, very strong. From my own personal point of view, I said our sister to remain very strong. We are in this together. I know how difficult it is for a woman to have her husband in such a very tough predicament, and she has to be the father and the mother alone in the house to raise the kids. It's but anybody who has not been in this situation will never understand it. So my special regard and appreciation for her to still remaining strong, also sometimes coming on Radio Biafra to address our people, to also encourage our people who have lost loved ones in this Biafra restoration. All of you are our heroes. But one thing we need to understand, as long as this Biafra restoration is not yet over, we will continue to fight until Biafra is restored. We are not going to back down. We are letting our enemy to know that we are not backing down. IPOB is not backing down. We are not going to retreat. We are not going to surrender. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, still remains, the supreme leader of this movement. And we will continue to accord that to him until otherwise. We will continue to fight this fight anywhere we see it. We're going to make sure we force people to look into the issue of Biafra. But Mazi, based on what you are saying, my concern is our people in general, both the ones in the coastal region and the ones in the upland. Is a very serious. In the last couple of days, I've been reflecting a lot. Mazi, with the things that is happening, the way our land is under siege. You can see now the Nigerian military bragging that they have dislodged one ESN camp in, where or somewhere. I don't know where you read that news, which part of Biafra land that happened, which I don't want to, we don't want to, believe that, because this is what Nigeria is good at. But Maz, you have not read the news. You have not read the news. Maybe the next time you're coming, maybe tomorrow or next when you be anchoring, bring out the news as well. If you don't have it, I will forward it to you. Bring out the news where Nigerian jet fighter, Hercules plane, military plane, Hercules, not the Hercules military plane, were shot down in Niger State. Niger State, of all people, over 100 Nigerian military were killed. You will see the video, you'll be shocked.
I've
Dead
seen
bodies
it.
all
I
over the
saw
place
it.
in the hospital.
I saw it.
So they are not talking about Mazi. They are not talking about this. The news of Nigeria is not carrying it. Now they are coming to talk about they killed one ESN, according to them, which is not true. Which is not true. They are coming on social media talking about the dislodged ESN camp. They killed one. But over 100 Nigerian military soldiers were killed in Niger State in Nigeria. We are not talking about Niger. Niger State, over 100 see dead bodies. Hercules airplane, Hercules, the one that transfers their soldiers from one point to another. All of them shot dead. The plane was shot down by Fulani terrorists in the Niger State. They did not even have the mouth, the courage to talk about it. They don't want to talk about one ESN. Look at what they are proud of. People who are not even after them. They are coming on social media, disgracing themselves that they are fighting ESN that never made out time for them. ESN are in the bush. They never, ever, ever attack Nigerian police, neither Nigerian military. They never had that in their plan. At the ESN, their job is to make sure that our mothers are not raped in the bush. They make sure that Fulanis that are coming from Niger, the borders, are not coming to kill the way they used to kill all over the place a few years ago. They never ever plan to engage Nigerian military. Any day they decide to do that, they will know that ESN engaged them. This noise they are coming and talking about dislodging criminals, the fellow criminals that this guy that the Nigerian will I say Igbo politicians are using to to blackmail IPOB all over the place in Igbo land, using their agent provocateur that is based outside. These are the people, maybe few of them they are killing, which we have warned our people to desist from criminality. They will kill you and they will blackmail you for nothing. That energy you're using to waste and to be robbing your own brothers, reserve it for the day of Armageddon, because that day is coming. Already. Now, what we are saying is to alert our people, which are those I keep talking about it. Every year in Mazi, can you imagine? Every year in, every year out, they will eat yam in abroad, in diaspora. No agenda, no plan, no project, no nothing. Next year they will gather again. They will do the same thing. Through the preaches and the messages of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, other African countries' youth have waked up and begin to react. Even the Yorubas have waked up. The game because whatever we proclaim on this radio Biafra We'll give it a question of time. It will happen. It will happen. Ndị ofe mmanụ ga-ekpu ụzọ declare ya their state. Mark my word. Akwa ịhụrụ ihe a na-emeni, ihe a na-emeni, ha ahazigo onwe ha already. Anytime, any day the zoo cause these people get declared their own. Ndị be anyị ka na-eri ji aside. Our people are sleepwalking, engaged in criminality na ha na-emegheri n'ụlọ, ụmụaka nọ n'ụlọ. Na-egbukachi moto ndị mmadụ. So na ọwụ the way they will survive. Ha hụrụ new business. Ka akwụsị sit at home, ha na-eri, ụfọdụ ha na-eri, echi ọnwụ efe isi kpakakpaka. Now, Mazi, based on one of the things here, which I don't want to take more time because of the time they bring him in. Based on one of the analysis here, what prompted him to call in, one of the things that prompted me to call in, I was listening when you mentioned how Caucasian, how Mwabeke organize themselves to identify their root of origin, anywhere they come from. And when you were saying that, I had a good goosebumps all over me. Because the kind of job that I do here have given me even more access. You know that I've been dealing with Indocha for a very long time, since the time Noniro. But I managed to have more access now to even to engage them on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Every minute of the day, I engage them. Now, do you know, I met somebody yesterday, just yesterday, an Australian. I met him, an Australian. I asked me, where am I from? I explained to him where I come from. Then, and I asked him, he said that he's an Australian. I said, Australia, so what are you doing here? It's a very long trip for you to come over this place. Almost 28 hours flight. 28 hours flight to come down here. So why? He said that, bro, that's how he called me. He said, bro, that as I'm looking at him now, he's they are from Europe. Their origin is from Europe. So that even they in Australia where they are now as Caucasian, as the white, they know that they are not from there. So that majority of them now trace their root back to Europe where they emanated from. And now this thing goes into the core thing you were saying. The NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty, whatever you call them, the NATO alliance they have. Now, do you know this have made these people anywhere anywhere issue, anywhere they have issue. These people, all of them will join hands. They don't want to know whether that the issue, the problem is from one of their country member or they are the one. They don't want to care. Australia will come in. America will come. You'll be asking, who are these people coming from Australia to support a war going on in Iraq? Who are these people from Canada supporting a war that will go on in Niger? Who are these? They come together because these people, wherever they find themselves, the originality is from Europe. Oh, back here, give me invade another country, another community, another continent, and invade them and take over their land. Now, this goes to Africa, you and I come from, which was exactly in this night. Our people know. And hane ewere him na amagi ihe owu ihe ka anyị today owu okwu religion ka anyị today ewere him na amagi ihe owu ji deceive ndị ebe anyị. Now ndị ebe anyị no here like you said eshi na Owerri m na ga abụọ shi na ya eshi from Aba, she from Elahia, the Warri, the Roy pipeline Biawa to north. And the only people, even though that we had this information already, because the guy we are talking about in Eku, that you are looking for his video that give this information the other time, this analysis was a Lebanese descendant. A Lebanese descendant is the one telling, discussing how they will lay oil pipeline from here to Morocco. The guy, I think, Lebanese Moroccan descendant.
No, Mazi, no, that guy is maybe he's a Lebanese, but he's a Nigerian, or either from partly rivers or Biafra. But One of his parents is a white
He's-
person, I know.
He's serving. He's serving in Tinubu's administration now. He's
Yes,
serving there
exactly.
now.
Yes,
I think
because
I
I've seen
don't
him.
know what position they gave him now,
Yes.
but they gave him a new position now. You know, you
I think
see
his
the
father
guy
is from
talking
either
evil.
River State or from Biafra, something like that. Maybe
Uh,
his mother is from
the
Lebanon or
guy
any other place. Yeah.
exact is I think he's only maybe has a kind of link, but he's a part of Lebanese or something. So that's where the guy come from, and this is the mess I know now. The Niger or Niger Republic that helped Nigeria to win the Biafran war, you know, with Nigeria. Don't forget that now onye chere Nigeria for 6 years. He helped Nigeria for 6 years from Niger, from the same Niger. But when Niger want to free themselves, they didn't care the interest and the again from Nigeria. They declared themselves and they separated themselves from what is happening. And the bad Nigeria boots crawl on their own. Now, surprisingly, this Niger wasn't the oil pipeline. Maybe they will continue it later because they will continue. But these people are the one that stop the oil pipeline across their country. See, look, you have been stealing uranium from us, and now you are laying oil pipeline that we will not even benefit anything, crossing from our own country and then to Europe. The oil pipeline is not stopping there; it is going to Europe, and from Europe to America. America, like we're saying, spend 13 billion US dollars not to develop Nigeria, not to develop Igbo land where the oil is coming from. Air pipe produce oil pipeline now. Provide their job, provide their stable electricity, provide their energy, provide their fuel and everything. And where you and I come from, we do not have a petrol, we do not have road, we do not have electricity, we do not have hospital, we do not have a job. There's no industry, nothing whatsoever. And in the Ebani, the comfortably here, comfortably, every year in and out, while Yoruba able to go their own war fire now. Able to go their own war. Mission of Ndibo Union. Mission of Ohanes and Dibo. Their umbrella. Where is their delegates? Good. What is their job in our land? When other days are moving on, these people were systematic, doctrine and religion. Ghana came back thousands, if not millions of youth. Go to Ebubomonso, they fragmented them there. Millions of them. Go to Ghana, millions of our people. Go to Ghana, Lazarus choosing millions. Fragmented us all over the place where these people are busy destroying church here. They have turned church here into a club, into 90 here. I am talking church into offices, and then our own are the same people know they are pipeline, mega one, not a small pipe, a heavy pipeline that is taking oil from our own land. Now you can see the reason why where is this place, Mazi? I just escaped my mind. This community where the Americans immediately
Obaro. Is it Obaro?
Obaru Mazi. We are America. You can see the reason why America immediately came and make statements. But we have been tweeting. Our people in America watching America nearly pipeline from Ebani. Our people are in America doing nothing. They see elder races coming in America lobbying. They see African youth. Now look at, like you said, look at the guy who took over in one of, is it Guinea? The guy who took over there. How old? 35 years old. 35 from 1983. 1983. But to look at our own. Look at our people in America.
1988.
88, sorry. 88.
Nwa 1988 ndị ebe anyị nọ sabotage our own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ime onwe onye na-ekwu maka ya. Peter Obi pụtara election here. Ha IPOB ewerekwa nwayọ n'ọnwa akwa Peter Obi win the election. Ana m ajụ ndị ebe anyị because this is something that we need to hammer. Peter Obi win election even though that na ọwụhụ politics ka anyị but everything in this life have to do with politics. Peter Obi won election. Anapia Peter Obi in a broad daylight. Ndị Igbo agba nkịtị na-eri ji. Ọhaneze agba nkịtị onwe eke na-emegharị ahụ. No akike nga agba nkịtị onwe eke na-emegharị ahụ. Ndị Igbo na America agba nkịtị nothing. Ndị ke na South Africa, Europe agba nkịtị nothing. A na-eli mmanụ from our line na-aga in another country. I know here now our people which I don't do such thing. Our people know here no make noise. That is what some of them do in America. The same people that are killing us. Here, our people will voluntarily go to them now. Say how my doctor and how nurses. All him by here. Now Anna Peter Obi Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu okwu here. Ha gbara ugbo akpọrọ akpọchi ekeche ya ọnụ. Peter Obi ha sị na ọgwụkwọ n'ebe anụzi asịsị oke ngwanị ga anyị ka anyị hụ. Now Peter Obi win election. Ndị ebe anyị win I support Peter Obi. Peter Obi win. Now I kwuru in a broad daylight napụwa nwa ha nwoke their mandate. Now here we go some little positions. Then our people in the coastal region. Get small positions just to distract them as well. Now, where is our because I know quarter Africa, Africa, a lot of African countries are useless as our people in Nigeria. Can you be honest? Other African I want to revolt now. I want to revolt. I want to revolt now. At least to pull out from the messages that is coming out from this radio and social media. Now, where do we go from here? What is our hope? Biafrans, Nnamdi Kanu eji. Ike kwere mmadụ on the other side. Ogbu dị mmadụ even though na ihe anyị na-ekwugo iko anyị kpọbata onye ka anyị na anya pịawa ya azụ. But now, ike kwere mmadụ wu nwa afọ Igbo. Aloko Ashinga Kuriagawa America UK.
Mazi, another news is that they are charging the British police is charging Dieza and Madeke on bribing the police. They are charging on the book. Mazi, God, please.
Mazi, now do you now see even where the whole thing these people I don't. Do you see how they useless Igbo people now? Do you see? Do you see? When I talk Igbo people, including the ones who know including the ones who know on the coastal region, including because they don't talk now. Their big brothers they are not talking. Do you see how they reduce Igbo man? But how back here? America demanded see that no Abakiyari no Lord now. Abakiyari is still in Nigeria. The other day they said they freed him. They showed him in the court, free man.
Mazi, do you know that if he's an Igbo man, it's Igbo politicians that will make sure they bring plane to carry him direct? Mazi. Go on, Mazi. Go on.
Looking at this. Mazi, looking at this. I fall sick looking at the mentality, even now, because we may be saying that in those days we might be ignorant, not knowing what is happening. But now that we have seen how other races behave, how other races are protecting their own, how America, all the way from America, for Europe to be more viable, to be stable, they spend $13 billion to lay oil pipeline that will supply them oil here, only 3 cents oil here, and to them in America as well. This is what we are talking about. And the Ndi Igbo Akroto, no Akron Wahanwoke. Ndi British play on them. The same British now na-ekwu maka Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu maka ịbịabịa nye ndị Igbo development. What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu championing for? What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing in the first place? Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing championing Biafra for his own personal interest or for the benefit of ndị Igbo in general? Why Igbo people are docile in abroad in a region? I just want to understand this. When our people, they are picking them one after the other. Emefle, look at Emefle today, humiliated. Look at the other one, humiliated. Look at Onyendu, look at Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at where they kept him. Look at Dixon. How threatening to bring Dixon. Now you are talking about the Zan. Now look at our brother Ike Kuremadu. What we are look at P2B. Lego di P2B. How they disgrace. Look at how Akuroto Nara Wafi election ndi ọzọ soro tụọ si abanye. Akuroto Nara mandate. Onwe onye Igbo na-emegharị ahụ. Onwe ndị na South ndị rather ndị ebe anyị is busy supporting. Can they take a picture with the Jagaban? Now, the Yoruba call her one of the best politics ever known to man, which in the Fulani Accra Yola now. Ha Pachigo. Which I give them the respect. Ndi ofe manu akam di n'elu for unwa. Una bela pachi ozugbo. Kuzi ndi Fulani wa na kuzi knockout now. Yendi Yoruba game now, they need to be careful now. Ka ha people buku Jagaban on time, even though not go old. Because Anya was like a black man, yeah, they may use him. Now they are protesting in the north. Protest that was not allowed in the time of Buhari. But now they defy police order and they were protesting in the north as yesterday and today. Mazi, what is Igbo doing? What is our governors doing? Where do we go from here? Only here with the happiness of Igbo outside and Biafrans outside. What is your happiness? That is the question I'm asking everybody. What is your joy? Niger have started their own. Burkina Faso everywhere. Other races are doing everything. Senegal, they are revoluting. Even in the north, they are doing something now that is opportunity to them. But in the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aga happen. Ụfọdụ ndị Igbo politicians nọ na background. See, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on reborn. They are not doing anything. IPOB, they keep attacking IPOB. Demonize the leadership. Now, okay, now, IPOB and the leadership, its leadership, are the last line of defense. Now, I go to the leadership now. Go to this IPOB now. If you not politics, you did not election win. Now, where do we go from here? That is the question. What is next? From here. Our people that are listening at home, we only people on Nigeria now. Ndị ọzọ adọkala ke ndị ofe mmanụ adọkala ke guru ngwa agha na-ebubata ebe ha na-prepare for the
Maazị ihe ndị Igbo Maazị ihe ọhaneze ndị Igbo na-ebe na wo ministerial posts. Give us some other ministerial posts now. Ka enwekwana sense of belonging. Maazị
do you know onwe ka enyere ha? Ihe enyere ha woman leader. This one woman leader, woman football, this one. About 3 posts or 4 posts, all of them women. And they are not even up. They work any seat of authority. And work any close. Now, that is what is called man. Ogura had that he will give them a loaf of bread, a sliced bread, a sokru na mini. Oh, and now, politics. They would have come back home now. Why you're saying now? Let's do. Let's do everything. But to make they prefer Ndi Igbo politicians our Igbo Biafrans Ndi Igbo prefer to go to Nimenka ebe jishiri Nnamdi Kanu gonna visit here. Oh, that is what they prefer. Gonna mock here. Hey, visit here, but I hear say picture. TN public. Send a hagra visit Nnamdi Kanu. Igbo man in Nigeria. We are the only here we feature the children, the youth. Only this said that I want to know, Lord, these politicians. What is the future of these our children? Only Bagahaga. Because you know what could not defend them. You could not secure any future for them. IPOB na emeto une were infiltrator were people ndị na-amaghị ihe a na-eme were chigana ka abịa gbata ihe ni ka anyị wụsarazie now ke Peter Obi isikwuru unu ka anyị mara na unu ga-eche ebe ha afọ ndụ otu awuleji and abịa pick zone one after the other. Mazi, it's time for ndị ebe anyị no reflect ya jụọ onwe ha ajụjụ because this is here na Nigeria now. Watch ya in the next few years now Nigeria will spring up. Haga one of the strongest country in Africa now. Iga hu onye Igbo ga-agbara jewe na Nigeria gawa ebe ahụ gasị na ya wụọ eze ndị Igbo na Nigeria. But ha na ha lụrụ ọgụ ya na suffer. Na style for everything. Nigeria etinye blockade to them. Ha etikwe no fly zone. Now, anybody from Europe now fly to Nigeria now, you have to fly almost 10 hours or 15 hours because you can't cross through Niger. No matter how small Niger is, no pilot will risk their plane and the passenger fly over Niger airspace. They will shoot you down. So, hey, maybe because Nigeria the blockage on them. And they don't care. They have taken their future to protect themselves. But what our people in the coastal region name? I no dia. Na sin Igbo problem. Now ha no dia. Igbo cross na their own land, connect their own oil no the pipe to Europe, all 4,000 kilometers, 4,500 kilometers from Biafra land to Niger Republic. From Niger, almost 2,500 or 2,800 kilometers to Europe. From Europe to America, God knows how many thousand kilometers. And the whole entire Europe, who didn't know a particular country in Europe, to connect all the pipelines and the gases in Europe here. Mazi, let me just leave it here. Ndebanye ndị Igbo. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Mazi Azayoba. Mazi Azayoba is a member of the Directorate of States of Indigenous People of Biafra and the Deputy European Rep. Thank you very much. Mazi, caller on signal. Mazi, you have been here since going to 40 minutes. Mazi Fanyichuku Ezu, please use few minutes. You are the last caller in order to conclude. Mazi Ifanichuku, caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Mazi Ifanichuku. Mazi Ifanichuku Madabuchezu. In Anoyem Neku, Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi Madabuchukwezu, can you hear me? Call on signal. I don't know. You are not talking out. I don't know. I think this is where we end the program then. It's a pity that you have waited for 40 minutes and I don't know. You're not hearing me, but I was not hearing you. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, thank you for listening. Today, just an introduction. We are coming back more fierce, fierce than before. We will continue because this radio will continue the standard it has been established by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. An eye-opener, the bitter pill that is supposed to be. Not where Mazi, I thank you, I thank God. we are moving in our radio app is down. Complain always and thanking. That's not what we are here for. We are here in order to heal ourselves of the disease that has been ingrained in our lives right from childhood. That is why this radio has been or was established. We will never deviate. Thank you for listening. Biafra is who we are. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is everything. Our religion. We must continue. Remember, as I said, tomorrow I'll be hosting Mazi with some European coordinators on this program. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan. From here, it is simply good evening.
Kaije, kunitenu kaije. Kaije, kunitenu kaije. Kaije, kunitenu kaije. Hey ya, kaije, hey ya, kaije.